If you're leading a small or mid-sized physician group, you live this reality every day, trying to balance top-notch patient care with the financial health of your practice. We're going to dive right into the heart of that challenge, your revenue cycle.
So let's just ask the big question right up front. Is your in-house revenue cycle management actually a profit center for you? Or, if you're being honest, is it kind of leaking revenue month after month?
And this quote right here, it just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? You're stuck in that awkward middle spot, where the old way of doing things is just stretched to its absolute breaking point.
Okay, so let's unpack this a little, because the issues you're facing, they probably aren't about your people not working hard enough. It's about the very structure of your RCM operation. It's a system problem.
I mean, think about it. One key person calls in sick, or worse, resigns, and suddenly your whole operation grinds to a halt. Claims aren't going out, your AR starts to age out, and cash flow just dries up. That's not a sustainable model for growth. It's a model that's just built on risk.
So how do you fix a structural problem? Well, you've got to adopt a better, more resilient structure. Let's walk through the 5 huge strategic advantages you get when you outsource your RCM.
First up, and this one is a game changer, you get instant access to the kind of expertise that's usually only available to massive hospital systems. You know what it costs to find and keep just one certified coder? With outsourcing, you get an entire team for a fraction of that.
So you see, you're not just hiring another person. You are embedding a whole team of financial specialists into your practice overnight. A team that's always on top of every single complex rule change, so you don't have to be.
And all that expertise, it has a direct impact on the lifeblood of your practice, your cash flow.
By getting cleaner claims out the door the first time, you get off that unpredictable revenue roller coaster. The result? You get paid faster, and you finally have the stable financial footing you need to run your business with confidence.
Now let's talk about one of the biggest operational drains for any practice leader, that constant, expensive cycle of hiring, training, and trying to retain an in-house billing team.
Outsourcing just completely lifts this burden off your shoulders. No more recruiting, no more training, and no more panic when someone's out of the office. Your partner handles all of it, which frees you and your team up to focus on patients.
Okay, next up is the technology gap. Let's be real, modern RCM requires some seriously powerful and expensive software that's just, well, it's out of reach for most smaller groups.
A great partner gives you their entire tech stack from day one. We're talking about things like AI-powered coding and automated workflows that handle the tedious stuff. And you get all of it without spending a single dollar on new software or hardware.
And finally, let's hit on a major source of lost money: denied claims. Outsourcing turns what's probably a reactive headache for you now into a proactive revenue strategy.
See, a real RCM partner doesn't just appeal denials after the fact. They have a team that digs in, figures out why claims are being denied in the first place, and fixes the root cause. This is how you actively recover revenue that you're almost definitely leaving on the table right now.
So how do you know if it's really time to look at a new approach? Honestly, the numbers will tell you the story.
Think of this as a quick health check for your revenue cycle. Take a look at these metrics. Are your days in AR creeping over 50? Is your denial rate higher than 4%? Is your net collection ratio dipping below 96? If any of this looks familiar, your current system is costing you.
Okay, so once you've seen the need, choosing the right partner is probably the most important decision you're going to make in this whole process.
This is not about hiring a vendor. It's about finding a strategic partner. You absolutely need someone who gets the nuances of your specific specialty. They have to give you total transparency, with real-time data, not just some report at the end of the month. And critically, they need to be able to grow with you and commit to clear, measurable goals from day one.
And that's really where finding a partner who was built from the ground up to meet these needs becomes so crucial. This is exactly where ProMantra's approach comes in.
Our whole philosophy is actually pretty simple. We don't see our job as just processing claims. We see our job as protecting your revenue, making sure you collect every single dollar you've earned.
What that means for you is a complete end-to-end solution. It means a dedicated account manager who actually knows your practice inside and out. It means total transparency through live dashboards. And it means a track record of delivering real, measurable results in 90 days or less.
And really, this is the key takeaway. People worry about losing control, but the truth is, outsourcing is about gaining control. You get better data, you get predictable cash flow, and you get your time back to focus on your patients and on growing the practice.
Look, if you feel like your revenue cycle isn't working as hard as you are, then it's time for a conversation. Visit our website and schedule a free RCM assessment. We'll show you exactly where the opportunities are, with no obligation whatsoever. Let's work together to turn your revenue cycle into the strategic asset it's supposed to be.